gonna do it, girl. We're gonna do it. We're gonna help people. We're gonna go on this journey together. I'm gonna show my bad days. So first off, I would like to say that I intended to start this channel years ago. I was having a really hard time back in 2017, and I'm a person that likes to try to find ways to put their emotions somewhere, like do something productive with it. So the idea of starting this channel came to me because I figured if I was having a hard time, there were other people out there that were having a hard time. And at that time, not to keep using that same word over and over again, but back then there actually weren't any channels on mental health. Like I looked because I was looking for inspiration for myself. And I did not start the channel back then, even though I'd planned everything out. I came up with color schemes and I bought my domains after I came up with the name. Like I literally planned everything out to a T, and I did not start the channel out of fear. I actually was just afraid of being raw and honest and putting myself out there like that. Like I tried to lie to myself and act like I wasn't afraid. Like, we're gonna do it, girl. We're gonna do it. We're gonna help people. We're gonna go on this journey together. I'm gonna show my bad days. Yeah, right, girl. And so I just kind of was really motivated and then just didn't really start it. And I have regretted it because since then, I guess I didn't realize how forward thinking I was in that respect, because since then there's been a ton of mental health channels, and even like right before COVID, now that we're going through the pandemic, like it's exploded even more. And I just wonder where I would be now if I would have jumped on it then, before it became like a trend. Now it's like a trend. Like people are hopping on mental health just because, they want to go along with the trend. So this year, quite a lot has happened, and I found myself, I decided that this was going to be my year of transformation. Like I decided that I was going to finally put all my bags down and, just release a lot of things that I needed to release, and change some patterns and break some generational curses. Actually, I was on that journey a few years back, but I just decided that this was going to be the year, because what else was I doing other than, it's a pandemic. So I found myself triggered by some things that I thought I'd let go of, which I'll make a video about that. We'll talk about that later. But it just came back up. It kept coming back up again and again. You need to start your channel. You need to start your channel. It may not be the type of channel that you thought it was going to be when you originally planned it, but here's how you can do it now. So the idea of this channel has evolved over time, and although I was initially beating myself up about not starting it when I initially had the idea, which you should not do, don't beat yourself up. I'm talking to both of us when I say that. It actually may have been a blessing, because I can see now that even though there are a lot of mental health channels and there's a lot of content out circling around or regarding mental health, there aren't any that are doing it quite the way I have planned, or discussing the things that I plan to discuss. So forgive me if I'm like rambling. This is the first video. I guess it's an introduction, so it's kind of giving you a little bit of who I am and how I communicate. So the tangents and the rambling, it's part of who I am. So, but they all circle back and get to the point. So bear with me. So initially, when I planned this channel, it was going to be around certain topics like depression, and some of those things I'll still be discussing, like what to do when you can't get out of bed. And I planned back then to talk to family members, like if you have a loved one who's going through it, here's how you handle it, because that dynamic can be frustrating for both the person who's going through it and the person who is experiencing someone else going through it. I wanted to say support, but the person experiencing is not always being supportive, so we'll just say experiencing. And like I said, some of those things we will still discuss, but now, since I'm on another part of my journey and shedding layers, shedding skin, evolving, I'm just going to talk about things that I'm experiencing, because I truly feel that a lot of the things that I'm experiencing, a lot of people out there are experiencing as well. And me sharing what I'm going through and how I move forward or move through what I'm going through. I try not to be repetitive with words, but it just happens sometimes. Will basically help you all. So here we are. This is Vibrant Wits, and we are gonna keep it vibrant and keep it moving. So that's it. That's the first video. Come back for more. I guess I'll record 2 videos today just to give you all a little bit more of a sense of what this channel is going to be about. It's a little awkward, but whatever. We did it. Yay, we did it! Bye. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Soak it good. Soak this crease just like you should. Right now. Soak it good. Soak this crease just like you should. Should I do earrings or no earrings? See, this really is like a first date. Something bite me. The procrastination of it all. My forehead, my chin, my nose, and my